The comments have spoken. You guys wanted to see one more week of Wrestling Revolution 3D. What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back. Because it was so close, by like 4 votes, we'll do another week of this, and then we'll do a week of 2K17 Universe mode, and then after that, kind of gauge how many more days before 2K18 hits. As of right now, it's 44 more days before 2K18 hits, so we're getting there, getting close, and getting weird. So let's fight Triple H here. Let's fight the game. And I welcome you to a fine Wednesday afternoon. Watch Raw, watch SmackDown. Triple H is a champion. I'm not sure which. I think John Cena is the main champion right now. So is he a tag champ? That might be a tag champ belt. But I thought that Triple H and Stephanie are no longer a unit, according to the storyline stuff here. And the game is just taunting the crowd here for some reason. I don't know why. Did the game break? No. Okay. Anyway. It is Wednesday. I did want to cover one more thing. First of all, Triple H is like wearing like the Sheamus trunks. That's funny. I got a microphone. I have a microphone, Triple H. I have a microphone. You and your wife and the Authority all day, day. What you got? I have a mic and you don't. Yeah. You too, Steph. Wait, I dropped the mic. Wait, what? Oh. Triple H, you've only remained the tag champion this long by ducking me. I don't have a tag partner, so... Everybody knows that I'm the biggest threat to that title you've ever been up against. Who is his tag partner? Oh. But you can't put it off any longer, and now, this is the defining moment of your career. Losing your tag title in a singles match. What? Unfortunately for you, it's also the final moment. I'm gonna prove why you were right to fear me. What? So this is a tag team? What? Title? What? I punched Steph. Oh no. Anyway, I did want to touch on one other thing about that John Cena, Roman Reigns bit of business that I, was on Raw on Monday. Enough, Triple H. Relax. Game is already just. Okay, let's see if we can't get an upper hand here for it. Come on, really? We're gonna have another situation like I had with Joe. Anyway, when John Cena's like, no, I don't have a golden shovel, and I don't bury fools, and I'm like, the Baron Corbin thing just happened. That Baron Corbin thing literally just happened. Come on, Cena. We don't believe you. How many guys have you fought in the past couple of years that just ended up worse for wear once they finished feuding with you? Rusev, especially Rusev, came out to the ring in a freaking tank and then lost the Mania match. Anyway, just recently also losing to you in a flag match. Rusev deserves better. Anyway, but no, his assertion that the people are the ones who determine, who gets treated better, or who gets the matches, or who gets the shots, or who gets Spinebuster, or who gets whatever. And I'm like, look, there's been one big case in the past several years where what the people wanted actually mattered, and that was Daniel Bryan. And that was after months and months and months of hijacking shows and hijacking matches with chants for his name, and like, they begrudgingly put him in that match and begrudgingly had him win at WrestleMania. Like, they didn't want to do it. Believe me, they didn't want to do it. No amount of revisionist history will make me believe that they wanted to have him in that match at Mania. Not possible. Anyway, so to say that, oh wow, it's the people who, make these things, and the people get what they want, and it's not just Vince deciding things arbitrarily. No, it's totally Vince deciding things arbitrarily. That's the way it's always been. And occasionally, what Vince wants does line up with what the people want. But in general, Triple H here is kicking my behind. No, in general, it's, look, if the people actually made a difference, the people have been booing Roman Reigns since Royal Rumble 2015. And Roman Reigns still presented as the face of that brand and whatnot. So you can't You can't come along and spout those lines against, that was a terrible 450, against Roman Reigns, of all people, about how, oh, it's, Roman Reigns is, you know, it's people who get what they want, and they want John Cena. Like, no, come on now. If Vince actually, you know, had turned, oh, chokeslam, Triple H getting a special. If Vince had actually turned Roman, like, you know, 2015, 2016, he would have already been a face by now, because they would have already done their job. They would have started to cheer for him again, and it would have been a full circle. They could have had him in the spot where they have wanted him in for the past 3 years. Like, come on. I've discussed this time and time and time again, and it just kind of is the same. DDT, a nice DDT there, and then back in the ring. And Triple H here is putting up a heck of a championship match, I guess? I don't even know. This don't even make any sense. Also, how in the blue hell, oh, he doesn't want none. He don't want none. How in the blue hell is Bray Wyatt still feuding with Finn Balor? How is that happening? Like, you went to the end of a Balor feud, which is the Demon Paint, at SummerSlam, and yet he's still in that feud? I'm baffled. I am absolutely baffled by that whole bit of business. But no, I liked how that Battle Royal got over multiple stories in it, which is usually the mark of a good stunner, a good Battle Royal. So that was cool. But also, definitely a big surprise to see Jeff Hardy is going to fight for the IC belt against The Miz next week. I guess a lot of their plans had to change because of the knee injury to Joe at a house show. But speaking of knee injuries, Xavier Woods, not as injured as people had feared, because apparently it is a sprained MCL, and he should be out for maybe a month or whatever else. And he was on SmackDown last night with a big sign that says, "I'm sore," which was hilarious. So, good time. Oh, STF from Triple H. Do not tap me. Get that rope break. Triple H is just dogging me here. Just dogging me. I mean, he is the game. Fair enough. He is the king of kings. He is the cerebral assassin. That was me landing on my head like an idiot from a springboard maneuver. Like, what even was that? Yes! No! Reversed. Anyway, yes. Moving on to SmackDown. We have Tamina now fighting jobbers, much like Nia Jax was, much like Braun Strowman was. Now Tamina, with the help of the Ravishing Russian, is starting the Ravishing Revolution or something. So that was weird. But you know, sure, fine. It's oh no, pedigree on the apron, the hardest part of the ring. Triple H, how could you? How could you? I'm gonna fight you on the apron here. No! Sidewalk slam on the apron. Triple H, this is the hardest match I've ever had this game thus far. Pretty much. I was doing pretty good. Like, I can beat Jerry Stupid Lawler in like a minute and a half. Don't you do it! He threw it. He messed up. Don't you do it! Some beating over outside. Whatever. So Breezango are back in their new Fashion Files Season 2. And we're still trying to find out who 2B is. And they were like, 2B or not 2B, with the blacklight bit of beardness, which was like, alright, sure, fine. Now, I've heard some people saying that the Authors of Pain are going to be the eventual call-up for this angle, which, you know, they lost their belts at NXT TakeOver, and that is certainly a plausible reaction for the potential payoff for that bit of business. Anyway, Triple H is going to win this match. I can already tell. Triple H is going to win this match because he is just trouncing me. And he has 6 minutes remaining. What else here? Dolph Ziggler. What are they doing with Dolph Ziggler? Like, for real, though. Like, is his gimmick that he hates gimmicks? And so he's gonna have no gimmick? Like, when you're decrying folks for, you know, having flashy gimmicks, when for years and years he was literally the show-off, that comes across as a little bit disingenuous. And he's cutting the same style and type of promos where I'm the best wrestler here and all sort of stuff. I'm the best sports entertainer here, and it's, I don't know. I'm hoping it goes somewhere interesting, but I don't really have any faith in that to actually happen. And Triple H with a just giant punch to my face. I can't even. I can't. Triple H wins. The game wins. Good job, game. Don't cross the boss. If anyone has that golden shovel, it's Triple H. My profile suffered. Triple H improved considerably. And Stephanie is happy that her client, Triple H, my husband, won that match. The cost of my lifestyle went up? For what? Attack Slug booked to face Jim Duggan one-on-one. We also have that Big Show match coming up. Uh-oh, here we go. Listen, Attack Slug, have you ever considered changing the way you carry yourself in the ring? What do you mean, like my taunts? Or what? The way you do something can be more important than what you do. A few new gestures could help you express yourself. I just want to flip you off. No, I'm comfortable with flipping you off. You don't have a choice. You'll act however I tell you to act. Yeah, I know. The game's like, yes, And speaking of tag team partners, we have Shane O'Mac once again. It's like they can't go one show without having a McMahon on the card. Seriously. It's just like real life. Just about. Anyway, elsewhere on SmackDown, the Usos beat the New Day to determine, and there's Steph again, to determine who will get the stipulation, who will decide the stipulation for their match at Hell in a Cell. Or you would assume Hell in a Cell, but they haven't actually announced that the next show is going to be Hell in a Cell, right? And here's the new gestures. I don't want none. I don't want none. Sorry, I don't want none. What? No. I'm changing it back. I'm changing it back. Here come the money. No matter how many matches I win, you ignorant people never give me the respect I deserve. You're McMahon. You look at me as though I'm a normal human being when you should be fearing me as your master. Master. But I'll teach some respect by making an example out of this poor son of a bitch. It's not about how many times you win, it's how you win that defines a great wrestler, sports entertainer. And if you have trouble understanding that, just watch how I beat you right now. Sure, alright. Shane O. Referee. I didn't mean it. Oh, Shane with the spear? Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, Shane McMahon, I would imagine, would be much less of a problem than Triple H. But, yeah. So, I would definitely anticipate the possibility of New Day and Usos fighting for the tag team titles inside of Hell in a Cell. And it looks like next week we're going to see Nakamura fight off against Randy Orton to see who's going to fight Jinder again at Hell in a Cell. And everything I've heard says that they're going to have another Nakamura and a Jinder match. And obviously, as I said yesterday, you're going to have the Singh Bros take more bumps off that cell because that's what they do. Shane McMahon gonna fly. Come on, Macker. Let's go. Come on, Shane. You don't want none. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Anyway, so yeah. Those seem like the two most likely matches that are going to be inside of the cell at Hell in a Cell. And I have a special, so Shane, please get up. Please get up. Slug Stomp. No, pin. Not really. Slug Stomp. 2 in a row. Pin the man. Referee, count that thing. 1, 2, 3. That's it. 2 Slug Stomps. Boom, boom. Done. Now what, Shane? Huh? I proved myself right, Shane. Huh? Huh? How about a suplex? And, yep, there's a good taunt. Attack Slug has reached the limit of All American Wrestling's popularity and must find new audiences elsewhere. Am I going to get drafted somewhere else? That encounter established Shane McMahon as a heel who is despised by fans. How come my lifestyle cost less this week? What? Did I somehow buy less pizza? Like, how does that work? Finn Balor renewed his contract. Sami Zayn's toughness has improved considerably. And there is that match with The Big Show. That will be tomorrow on this show. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. And I'll see you next time, right here on this channel. And I'm out.